ClickUp versus Jira, two giants in project management battling for the top spot. Which one truly empowers your team? On the left, we have ClickUp, the all-in-one, flexible platform aiming to streamline every workflow. And on the right, Jira, the industry standard trusted by developers and agile teams worldwide. Let's skip the buzzwords and dig into the features that actually matter. Each category earns points, and in the end, you'll see exactly who comes out ahead. The final verdict may surprise you. So here's the game plan. Check out this mind map. We're looking at core audience, features, collaboration, integrations, automation and AI, pricing, customization, and user experience. Want to see some drama in the details? Oh, trust me, there's plenty. Alright, let's start with core audience. So ClickUp is honestly like the Swiss Army knife for teams. It doesn't really care if you code or just do a lot of meetings, tons of flexibility across industries. But yeah, it can be kinda overwhelming when you open it up and there are just so many buttons. Now switch gears to Jira. This is purpose-built for software development for all you savvy Agile, Scrum, DevOps folks. It's got those deep integrations where you can track sprints without breaking a sweat. But if you hand Jira to your HR department, honestly, their eyes might glaze over. It's just complex. In this category, the win goes to Jira. If your team speaks code, it's a clear favorite. Features time? ClickUp is almost wild here, 15 plus ways to view your tasks including Gantt charts and even mind maps. Nested tasks, built-in docs, whiteboards, it's kinda like your digital Swiss Army toolbox. But on mobile sometimes? Well, it does totally nail it. Now Jira, it absolutely dominates bug tracking and issue management. Customizable Scrum and Kanban boards, slick reporting, and those release tools dev teams drool over, but outside of those boards, options get kinda thin. This one's close, but honestly, ClickUp just sneaks ahead with the sheer versatility. Next, let's talk collaboration. So ClickUp piles on the collaboration goodies, docs, chat, real-time whiteboards. You want it, they probably have it. Is it a little much sometimes? Yeah, but for cross-functional teams, it's a dream. Jira is solid for commenting on tickets and integrates well with Confluence, but its collaborative magic is pretty locked into tech workflows, and a lot of documentation's actually in a separate product. So if you want your marketing and devs working together seamlessly, ClickUp takes this round easily. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know ClickUp's mascot is actually an astronaut? They say it stands for limitless productivity. Kinda quirky, right? Integrations coming up. ClickUp is kind of a show-off here. You've got Slack, Google Calendar, Dropbox, Zoom, Figma, and automation galore with Zapier. But like, if you're heavy into Jenkins or really deep CI/CD, you might hit some walls. Jira though, it's got monster integrations, Jenkins, GitHub, Jira Service Desk, all those hardcore developer tools. Plus, if you're plugged into the Atlassian ecosystem, chef's kiss. The catch? Not as many business tool connections, so honestly in this one it's a total tie. It just depends what your team actually needs. Now let's geek out over automation and AI. ClickUp brings its own AI. It's called ClickUp Brain, which is super cool for cranking out summaries, docs, and sparking project ideas. Workflow automation is pretty broad too, just you do have to pay up for some fancy AI stuff. Then there's Jira with Atlassian Intelligence. It's made for those dev-heavy workflows, sprinting, reporting, comment automation, all the good stuff. But yeah, you guessed it, it leans mostly on code-based tasks. Neither really runs way ahead here, so again, we're calling it a tie. Ready for pricing? ClickUp is famously generous. There's a free plan plus tiers that fit pretty much any team size. But fair warning, if you go really big with your workspace, you might notice things slow down. Jira's like, we know our value, so standard enterprise pricing applies and the overall cost can ramp up quick, especially as your team grows. No contest here, ClickUp wins with more budget-friendly vibes. Customization is where power users feast. ClickUp lets you tinker with almost anything, custom tasks, fields, workflow views. Setting it up is actually kinda fun. But yeah, newcomers might get lost at first. Jira also lets you go deep. Configure projects, custom fields, permissions, all that admin goodness. The thing is, as your team grows, setting up Jira becomes its own project. For flexibility and speed, the win goes to ClickUp. And finally, user experience. ClickUp just feels fresh, drag and drop everything, easy sign up, friendly for most users out of the gate. If you do some mega complex setups, you might slow it down a bit. Jira, though, has a dashboard with every bell and whistle a developer could want. But let's be real, for someone just getting started, it's intimidating. Sometimes even folks who have been in Jira for a while say the UI's, well, a bit messy. For overall vibe, ClickUp wins. So if you like fancy graphs, imagine ClickUp and Jira on a radar chart. ClickUp shines for features, collab, pricing, customizations, and overall UX. Jira's specialty spikes in tech-first areas like issue tracking and agile integrations. Tie goes to integrations and AI. The chart tells the story. ClickUp is more versatile, while Jira is the powerhouse for software teams. You know what? If your team wants flexible workflows, lots of built-in tools, and collaboration without borders, ClickUp just makes sense. But if your squad is all about code, deep issue tracking, and lives in sprints, Jira's got you covered. Honestly, for most folks, ClickUp is probably the better everyday pick. If you want to support our channel, feel free to use our affiliate link given in video description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.